Hello, dear Taurus. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 9th, 2025. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. You may think there are people you can't trust. You may be right. Learn to identify those people you should be more careful with. Not everyone is the same, and that's something important to keep in mind. Help a friend solve a problem you know they're having. You could be the key to resolving the issue. If you fail at something today, don't give up. It's not the end of time, nor something you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Don't run away from your parental responsibilities. If you have children, attend that meeting you don't want to attend. Take the time to help with their chores and spend more time playing with them. You have an important decision in your hands that can affect the lives of others. Make sure you make the best choice, leaving as few people as possible harmed. You're letting go of so many heavy burdens you had in your life, and that's very positive for you and your health, especially the mental aspect. It's important that you begin to understand what your problem is and how you can quickly solve it. You're likely to experience a somewhat uncomfortable situation at work. You may be embarrassed because of a mistake you made. You'll be called out in front of everyone, and that will be very unpleasant. Try to avoid mistakes by paying more attention and ignoring distractions. You need to make important decisions regarding your work. You're likely feeling pressured to take on more tasks than you can handle. You've let go of other responsibilities, but you're still carrying a lot of weight at work. Talk to your superiors, or if you have your own business, hire someone to help you. It's time to start experimenting with new things in your life. You should never stop doing this because you're very likely to regret it in the future. Remember that life is meant for experimenting and for always wanting new things. It's the things we learn that shape us as people. You need to learn more about what you do for a living. You're likely a little behind the people who work with you in this area, and you need to catch up. Today, you'll receive criticism about this. Do your best to improve. Don't let the chance for love slip away. It's important to start drawing lines about what you want in the future with a person who recently came into your life. Don't wait too long to take the plunge and ask for something more formal. Don't wait too long to put everything in order during this day. So start looking at the good in your life, not just the things you can't control. For romance to be the best thing on your path at this point in your life, you can only have a good attitude toward it, as that will be the most important thing and the only thing that will help you see everything from a much more positive perspective. You don't have to do things you don't like during this day. The best thing you can do right now is to do your part to improve the work you're doing. If you have a project in hand and you're struggling to take it on, you'll need to pay a little more attention to the details of that work. To avoid any hassles during your workday, just keep in mind that everything will work out when you have a clear vision for it. You have the opportunity to take on a new job, but you feel you have a huge commitment at the company or place where you currently work. Remember that opportunities don't wait, and that they won't always be there when we make the decision. Choose to find your own path. You could end up regretting it later if you don't. You're paying too much attention to unimportant things at work, and it's time to get closer to the people you have to work side by side with every day. You can't always be doing your work alone, with the vision that only you can achieve things and that others don't project anything good on you. This is far from reality. We always need other people to thrive and do our best work. You're having trouble forgetting someone who was by your side for a while. It's time to move on and not let them enter your mind again. If you have unfinished business with that person, it's best to try to fix the situation with the help of a mutual friend or a direct message, but without any commitment. A childhood pain could cause you problems today, so you should try to seek help to overcome it. If you don't have any way to get professional advice, try talking about it with a close family member or friend. Work is hard, and you'll likely get home feeling very tired. Try washing your feet with warm water before bed. Don't sleep late today. You could wake up feeling muscle aches that will bother you throughout the day. Taurus doesn't have to be afraid of things that can be good for them, but sometimes they're somewhat risky. If you're truly interested in a particular activity, then you have to follow your instinct, no matter what happens, as long as something really happens in your path. Taurus is willing to find good things in love this time, so they know they still have a long way to go and don't want to lose all the hard work they've put into developing a new way of looking at life. That's why Taurus wants to feel loved right now. Your finances are very stable today. Don't expect things to turn out differently. You can achieve something much better if you start choosing your investments better. There's no need to fear. The things you want will come to you. You just have to be on the right path for us, and everything will fall into place as you achieve more. Don't spend your life chasing things that don't exist. Remember, Taurus, that sometimes we have to fantasize, but not all the time. When you let a relationship fall into a rut, everything begins to fall apart. This is a day to revitalize your relationship, as both you and your partner have walled off your hearts, and communication and affection don't flow naturally. The first thing is to tear down those walls. This morning, embrace each other. There are few things that move us the way love does. Finding it is at the top of your priorities, and you put everything aside when someone attracts you. The problem, like the one you had today, is that you get carried away by enthusiasm and don't leave room for the mystery and gradualness necessary for romance. You're the one who sets the limit in all cases. The limit of what your body can give and the limit of how far it should go. Don't demand the impossible of yourself, because you could reach a point where you hurt yourself. Keeping your body healthy also depends on recognizing its potential and fine-tuning it accordingly. This is a day to consider what new areas you can explore. A time is coming that will be conducive to growth, and you must be prepared. But there's no successful growth without a plan in advance. How far do you want to go? Where else can you be productive? It's time to put it in writing. A good time for Taurus, as life is smiling in several areas, especially financially. You'll have a good time for a long time. If you find yourself in difficulty right now, don't worry because the situation will improve quickly. Just trust. It's always good to have an amulet that helps you attract more money. It should be something you trust and place your faith in. Try a good luck stone or necklace. You're going through a phase where you feel misunderstood within your community. Don't follow this path because you could end up having many conflicts with those around you. Choose to focus on what makes you feel good and on the people you can trust and love freely, without fear of rejection. Someone very dear to you will make a demand that you'll find somewhat strange. If you don't feel comfortable with this, let them know what's happening to you. A new day begins for Taurus, and you're in a special time for teamwork and good work relationships, which will project great benefits for you in the future. You're putting aside many good things in your life, simply because you want to accumulate wealth and unnecessary things. Don't take easy ways out of love. You're missing out on a great opportunity to grow again alongside someone who could become very important and a fundamental support in your life. Don't be afraid to make stronger commitments and stay stable with just one person. Today you'll likely have to work with more people, so you're advised to bring out your best and be a fundamental part of the group. Contribute ideas and also execute whatever the group leader delegates to you as tasks. You're holding on to something in your life that doesn't serve you just because you don't want to lose the path you've taken with it or with that person. This isn't a good reason to keep something in your way. If it's a person you're holding on to, then you should consider what this person is contributing to your life and what you hope to achieve by continuing to be by your side despite the difficulties. If you're having financial problems, then it's a good idea to consider selling some of your property that you don't use much. Remember that it's not good to hold on to material things. These things come and go. Later, you can recover what you have to sell due to this financial hardship. In your family life, someone is having a major problem. You need to start asking questions about this. You could help them in ways you didn't expect. It's an excellent time for things to be the way you always wanted, dear Taurus. Remember very well that everything you're experiencing has a lot to do with the life you've always truly wanted. Your ambition has been a driving force in your life, so don't see this as a bad thing. If you believe that everything can truly work out the way you believe it will, then the time has come for everything to be the way you truly want it to be. Don't let what you can't achieve be bad in your life, so don't really believe that things can't be good in the relationships you maintain in your life. When you're responsible for people at work, it can be a more correct path. You couldn't be better at it, and that's why you'll receive good rewards in the near future. The most beautiful moment of your life could be when you're in good health, so start seeing things as something truly good. Work is going well, keep it up. Possible problems at work and in the work environment will arise today for Taurus. Don't let this affect you and start taking action to fix any bad situations you see around you. If you're in a period of study, then you should start mapping out what your path will be, the same one you'll follow throughout your working life. It will be positive if you focus on your skills and strengths. Remember to listen to your heart in this matter. A very important person in your life is going through a very difficult time thanks to others who have tried to interfere in their relationship. Don't stop supporting them, as this can happen to anyone. You've probably experienced this. You must work harder during the day, so you're likely to face extreme fatigue when you get home. You'll have a problem with a coworker or your boss. It will be a difference of opinion. Don't worry, it will be resolved soon and won't have negative consequences. A lawsuit you're pursuing for debt collections or debts will have a good outcome this week. Perhaps today will be the day you receive this result. You're meeting someone truly worthwhile, but you're letting the opportunity pass you by because of your fears, insecurities, and because you're unable to stand up and do something for the sake of the potential relationship. Let go of all these things that won't bring you anything good. You could lose a person who can bring so much good to your life. Include legumes in your diet. They're a good source of nutrients. Taurus can give a lot of themselves today. What you have now can give you a lot of peace of mind and the ability to get things done. So don't give up when you've truly found good answers to your problems, Taurus. Taurus can't remember the last time they felt as good as they are right now, so they're constantly looking for the possibility of doing much more in the future. This is especially true for Taurus, who aren't sure of their feelings right now. Don't waste your energy on just one thing today. You're eager to make a good project you've had in mind a reality, but you know it will be complicated. Try it anyway. Don't dwell on your past all the time. Don't forget that time heals everything, and you need to start deciding to forget the bad times. Focus on the future. You don't fully understand someone in your family who's going through a problem. The problem is that not everyone handles things the way you do, Taurus. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics you should take advantage of. Your tenacity, resilience, and firmness help you pursue a goal to the end. Dangerous tendency. Confusing decisiveness with intransigence, firmness with rigidity of thought. What you should avoid. Extreme attitudes in whatever you do. Relationship prediction. Things will go very well today if your partner is a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The most tense relationship. Avoid confrontations or arguments with people of the signs Aries, Leo, and Aquarius. Current compatibility. You are in harmony with the other earth and water signs. If you are single, this month will be one of the happiest of your life because you will have many good friends with whom you will spend pleasant moments. Lucky number, 0. Try to use it in every way you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you today. Lucky color, purple. Try to wear at least one item of clothing that includes it. Today's universal number, 8. In numerology, the sum is reduced to a single digit. Below are your auspicious hours for today according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adapted to your country and region. 12:44 a.m., 8:20 p.m., and 9:35 p.m. Lucky numbers: 8, 12, 27, and 28. Your relationship is experiencing financial complications, but today you will receive some good news that may cheer you up. It involves a resolution or payment in your favor, which will allow you to get out of overdue debts. It will be a good day at work, a day to rejoice in what you've achieved and what's to come, as new challenges and work projects will arise, so you must be alert and seriously commit to your work. Internal conflicts may be causing Taurus to feel a degree of confusion regarding their exterior and the people around them. Various situations you may have faced have led you to a somewhat unclear stage in your life. Therefore, if you feel you're going through something similar, don't hesitate to seek advice from someone who knows how to do it. It could be a friend, a family member, or an expert in the field. You are growing professionally, and this is evident because you can begin to feel the changes you're experiencing within yourself. It's time for Taurus to take important action in their life, so you should always keep in mind that overthinking things sometimes has negative consequences. On this very day, you should have the power to decide what's important and what's not. If you find something isn't worth your thought, start letting it go. It will be a wise decision. Don't forget to consider those in your life. You could start losing people who bring you many benefits. In addition to this, you're doing something very positive, not comparing yourself to others. You've realized that each person has their own personal journey, and you can't expect things to turn out the same way for you as they do for others. You're on an excellent day where you'll feel like you're doing things right for yourself and your loved ones. If you have children, you'll have an excellent day with them. You might realize you've done the best you can with the education you've decided to give them. They'll make you feel very proud when they see how they're facing life and the difficulties that come their way. Don't let someone who's always looking for a fight with you ruin your day. They'll likely tell you a secret or spread a rumor about this person. Even so, don't pay attention to them or reveal what they've told you. You wouldn't want that to happen to you. You shouldn't spend the money you've saved on something you don't need. If you're thinking of spending this money on a device that isn't essential, always think before buying what would happen if you didn't have it. If the answer is nothing, then don't buy it. Taurus will be very close to others today, so don't put too many obstacles in your way. You shouldn't put too much emphasis on what you have to do or your relationships with others. Always think more about those who are in your path at this time, so pay attention to their needs. If you're thinking about taking a trip as a couple very soon, then you need to start preparing for things that can truly be possible. You shouldn't constantly prepare for failure or face things with nervousness about things that might be a little complicated. If you wait a while to make everything work, then you could have very good results within that time. If you think a little more about how things can work out, you have to put more effort into your path, so pay close attention to the path you're forging now. You're no longer interested in those things that aren't good for you. You've changed, and that's very positive for your journey. Constructive criticism is always good. You won't always be right about everything, nor will you be perfect at what you do. Accept what they tell you, as it will help you grow. Look for ways to counteract this and start putting your mind to work, organize your workspace, seek to take risks and set new goals. Don't let everything stay the same. You could end up mentally exhausted and with little desire to continue in a place where things are good for you and where there are future prospects. You have the option of leaving your job and going to a place you might consider better, but you're not sure if you'll be able to find the same stability there as you are now. Take this day to weigh things up and see whether or not it's a good idea to take the plunge. Someone you love is making many mistakes that you'll notice today. Talk honestly about this, as they will listen to your criticism without offense. Remember to speak intelligently and always with respect. An opportunity you've been waiting for to re-enter the workforce, if you've been unemployed, will present itself during the day. Remember to ask the right questions and be clear about everything before accepting the job. Love will give you a pleasant surprise today. It could be something you've been waiting for a long time. It will be a moment that will bring you even closer as a couple. If you find yourself single right now, don't despair because there are people interested in you. You just need to pay more attention to your surroundings and start loving yourself more. Trust in your academic abilities. If you want to continue your studies abroad, today is a good day to analyze this. If you feel the need to lie about something that is important to someone else, then don't feel it's a bad thing. If it will do that person good at this moment, don't mind embellishing the truth a little and making them feel better. Sometimes it's good to lie. You don't have to be experimenting all the time in love. If you know that many times the things you do with the person you love or want to love aren't enough, you have to start realizing the good possibilities you have along the way to see the positive now. This is an excellent opportunity you have in your hands right now regarding your work. You need to mature a little more to make these and other choices in the best possible way. You're seeing things well. Things are moving forward at the pace they need. If for some reason you can't get what you want now, you just have to wait a little longer. Never forget the good things you receive thanks to others. It's good to be grateful, but also to be able to forgive those who have hurt us. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.